Goku. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you guys doing today? I hope pretty good. Today has been today's been hectic. It is Friday though, right? So that's good. What's up, everybody? Master Chief, how you doing? What's going on, everyone? Lero, how you doing, dude? How is everyone doing today? I wish I got that artisan box. Which one? Static. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Oh my god, Andrew, thank you so much for the tier 1 as well. It's been 3 years. Dude, it has been 3 freaking years. Yeah, November is our 3-year mark for everybody, I think. That's crazy, dude. LOL, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate you as well for 4 freaking months, bro. Static, thank you again as well for you too. 3 wild
years, my friend. Let's go for the next 3, shall we?
I'm down to attempt and try. My hair is really funky today. Hello, everybody. Sad news. I think the battery in this. Oh, dude, this cam link, bro. This cam link is driving me nuts. Actually, it's not even a cam link. Give me one sec, guys. Thank you guys again. I think it's just literally the cord is being tugged on. Yeah, it's the cord. Got and built my QK60 today. Okay, that's a nice little feeling. What's up, Keyboard Guru? Honestly, today, not too much. I watched, I was lubing Switches all day today and all day yesterday, so I caught up with some, like, movies I wanted to catch up with.
Today.
Oh my god, Roboto, thank you so much, dude. I have a question for you guys. Is Andor done? Like, is it on episode 11 and that's it? Or is there, like, more happening? Dude, Juan, thank you so much for the 20 months as well, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude.
For this Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for this beautiful
one more app? Okay.
Boy. Thanks for all you've done for the Keeb community.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. For Thanksgiving, I'm also thankful for you guys too. I'm super behind on Star Wars, so I'm not. Yeah, I don't know if it's done or not. No spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. I just wasn't too sure if it was done. Oh, there's gonna be a second season? It's a really fucking good show. I think, truth be told, if you guys are you guys Star Wars fans and have not seen Andor, I don't know what I kept saying Andor for. Andor has to be probably like the best Star Wars, probably the best Star Wars thing that's come out in the last like God knows how long. Oh, you got the zoom take L? Hell yeah, dude. Avatar Way of the Water? Which one's that one there? Dude, Chew, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I appreciate you, man. Then another 12 episodes leading up to the events of Rogue One. That's going to be cool. I'm glad Andor exists because Rogue One got a lot of flack for coming
Alex,
out.
while you build keyboards tonight, I'm modding 2 of my Pulsar X2 mice.
Ooh, are you doing hot swap sockets?
Time soldering ever. Wish me luck.
Dude, good luck. Take your time. Remember, less is more with solder, so you don't need a whole crap ton. My friend wanted to watch Andor, but I have to watch the OG trilogy. Okay, this might sound ridiculous. I honestly feel that Andor is so good that even if you don't really understand the original Star Wars, or even, you know, episodes 1 through 6 and whatever in between there is on that, I feel like you'll have enough understanding and can like fully enjoy Andor on its own. Yeah, that's how strongly I feel like the show presents itself so well. So, also, dude, I'm not gonna lie. So I tend to watch a lot of like movies and stuff when I'm lubing switches, especially. And dude, I was lubing switches yesterday, and I found a movie, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna start this like today," because there was a reason I didn't stream. I had like tons of switches to lube. Finished doing my last batch today, but while I was watching a movie today, and it was called The Impossible. I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty emotional, bro. If you guys have not seen that, it is like based on a true story. I don't know how much of it is factual. I'm pretty positive like a lot of it is a recollection of what they had to go through, but it is crazy good, bro. It's called The Impossible. That's what I would watch. It is so good. It's like it very much. Yeah, that's the one with Ian McGregor. Yeah, the tsunami one. Yeah, it is such an emotional roller coaster. It's one of the few films in a long time. Well, a little while. That's definitely got me a little bit emotional. It's called The Impossible. Bro, imagine seeing Death Star reveal in Rogue One without ever seeing Star Wars before. I mean, I still think it'd be fine. I think that was Spider-Man's first movie. Was that Tom Holland's first movie? No, really? He looks so young in that, man. Well, he was a baby in that thing, so. Damn, that's crazy. Seer, how you doing? How is everyone doing? The plot in the beginning was very weak, but the character narrative was really good, and that's what draws you in. I actually really agree with that, TPK. Did you manage to get in W1AT? I did not. I have some other stuff, some other like little boards that I've picked up / still waiting on. So I've made it up to myself. But what are you guys watching recently? I saw that new show on Netflix called 1899. Also, thank you guys so much again for the subs. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys. But yeah, 1899 looked kind of interesting. I'm not too sure about anything about that, so. Yeah, honestly, not sure. That one there kind of looked interesting. Thank you guys. I appreciate the follows as well. All right. Today we're going to be using some GAT black inks. Observation with black inks recently. Weird observation. Actually, let's read some stuff first. Fuzz, thank you so much for the dude. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man.
Stash today, looking good.
No watering today. I need to like really just sort out when I can get myself a little shave going on here. I'll trade you for my black one with 3 PVCs. Wait, which one's serious? Oh, this is not my Tomo. This is a customer's Tomo. I'm on the 3rd episode Andor. So far, it's kind of slow. I guarantee you it picks up. A new show I started watching is the one with you with one hand. Bro, I don't know about this Tim Keelis guy anymore, man. I don't know about this Tim Keelis guy. Waiting weekly for new anime releases. Chainsaw Man. Dude, I need it. How far in is Chainsaw Man? I need to get into Chainsaw Man. Hi, Tim. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one today. If you had something you wanted to trade for, oh, you know what? Serious, I actually might take you up on that. DM me on Discord, and I might. I guess I can give you a list of what I have up for trades. Do you watch any Korean dramas? I've watched 1 or 2 with my girlfriend. There was one we watched I quite liked, although I cannot remember the name of it. But yeah, I've watched a few. Oh, you know what was really good? Again, don't remember the name of it. Do you guys remember that? I don't know if this is considered a drama, like the zombie high school one. It seems like a rather common trope, but it was really good. I don't know. I thought it was really good. Thank you, Eon. I appreciate it. And thank you, Sleeping. I appreciate you too. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. Is it All My Friends Are Dead? Was that it? I don't remember. That's the only one I know of. That was great. It was really good. It was just really good. Okay, wait. Quick little thing before I forget, because I'm going to forget this. Observation with GAT inks. I don't know why this is, and luckily I had my own batch of black inks as well. There are some weird, and this is not the first time I've seen this. There are some oddities with the springs in black inks. Some of them are the wrong color, and they just feel different from other black inks. And I noticed this in a last batch that I had as well, so I ended up spring swapping them all. So I had like a separate bag of all these. No, I don't think they're mixed because I bought a brand new fresh batch as well. And I've even been sent black inks. So I don't know what it is, but some of them are like a dark black or like a dark brown spring. And then some of them are silver and then just feel completely different. Skull King, thank you so much. I appreciate the tier 1.
Did you know that your body is 70% water? Because damn, I'm thirsty. Alexgasm.
Dude, I was like, what is Skull going with this? Is this like a scientific fact? But okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. Same thing happened to me on a batch of Oil Kings. It's kind of a shame because, like, for such a popular switch for that to happen. Oh, maybe. Have you seen Umbrella Academy? So good. Anyways, I managed to get the majority of them sorted out. I think there might be like one spring that didn't really fit. I didn't have enough to swap everything over. There might be like one switch. I know I put it on my desk somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. But there's one spring in this entire lot that I couldn't swap. But everything else has been swapped to the proper one that I remember inks having. But yeah, they just felt different. I didn't like that at all, so... At all, dude. Rega, how you doing, dude? Personally, I don't like black inks. They're a bit quiet for me. I think a lot of people complain about that same idea with ink switches. Also, can I just say that the Monokei box is like the TGR box is outstandingly beautiful. Look at this. No autofocus today. God damn it, dude. It is so beautiful, dude. I love the box for this. Look at this. Isn't this nice? Packaging's good. Yeah, the packaging's so nice for this. Look at this. Can we just appreciate this for 1 second? Like, it's so pretty. Yeah, I really like it. We can't? Bro. Soren, do you have one of these? Soren, do you have one? I'm getting one? Okay. I was about to say I was going to send you this one here if you didn't have it. Alright. Is there a way to make IEMs wireless on PC? There is. Shit. What is it called? They're from FIO, I think. They're wireless IEM adapters. You just need to make sure you get the MMCX ones or whatever the adapter's called, or the 2-pin. Fuck, I don't remember. I have them somewhere. The WTS3, yeah, something like that. But there is. They actually work pretty nicely. They have pretty good battery life. I don't remember what they're called. This is pretty. I really, really like this box. I know this seems like such a weird thing to gush over, but... Oh, here, we'll give you guys some spins for all the subs, too. Pretty weird thing to gush over, I know, but I really like it. What's going on, guys? Hello, everybody. All right, let's move this to the side for the time being, and let's grab everything out of here. Some foam. Got our PCB. O-ring. Yeah, they do a really nice job with packaging, too. I really, really vibe with it. Daughter board and some screws. And I think these are the feet. I don't really know. Compliment for Jonah. Jonah, if you were a box, you'd be more beautiful than the box we just showed you. Hope you're having a great Friday. I love you, dude, and I hope the rest of your weekend goes fantastic. Also, Tim, why is Tim always flirting with me on stream, dude? Why is Tim always trying to make my heart skip a beat? Because it's working. Damn, this guy. Yes, we will be doing a Jaguar. I think the day for the Jaguar, let me find out for you guys. The day for the Jaguar is Monday, December 5th. Monday, December 5th is the day. All right. Because we're all Alex Sims. My guys. Let's take a look at this. I actually have not seen a Tomo in person. If I like this, ooh, actually this is kind of pretty. Actually, this is a really nice gray. I'm always a big fan of this, like, kind of gray slate, whatever you want to call. Wait, this is actually really nice in person. This is my first time seeing the Tomo. Dude, there's been so much honking in my area lately. Everyone's getting so mad at each other. Yeah, the gray really pops. Ando looks really nice. The back's really pretty on this too. Let's actually put those feet on while we're here too. Ow, I just hit my elbow. Dude, you know what I did during dinner today too? I bit my tongue. And I feel like I haven't done that in quite some time. But my lord, did it hurt. Have you seen the Vortex Model M? Yeah, I think they reached out to me. I need to double check. Any linear switch recommendations? Oh, if you want short actuation, maybe... I guess in comparison nowadays, Alpaca's KTT switches, I like them because the actuation's pretty nice in them. But I like Rose's. They're, I think, the most satisfying switch in my book for that. I think they check a lot of boxes for me, so. Bought some MT3 keycaps, but they aren't fitting my Q1. Wait, really? Is there fitting issues with MT3 and the Q1? Finally building a Tomo. I made the plate file for anyone who wants it. Oh, so far I've made carbon fiber and PP plate. Polypropylene. That'd be interesting with this. How's the side profile on this? Again, I've never even... Oh, it's actually kind of nice. Box on wedge, but it's recessed back a little bit, so you got a little bit of a border here, which I quite like. Okay. Okay. Let's get the plate out of here. Appreciate you working on my board. Owen, how are you? Owen, I actually had a quick question for you, just because I didn't know that the Tomo came with foam, or I would have asked you. What foam do you want, or if any at all? Totally up to you. But also, Owen, I don't know if you heard earlier, I noticed I fixed the problem, but there was a weird issue with some of the springs. I'm going to say about 15 springs in your Gateron black inks. They were just the wrong springs. Like, they had the wrong spring weight. They just weren't right. Like, they didn't belong in the inks. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened, but I have extra ink springs and I fixed that for you. Really, really weird issue. Very, very pretty Tomo though. I'm excited to do this. All right. Let's actually open this guy here up and get at the plate, and then we'll do the stabs. I think this is the only plate Owen sent us today. So I think we're doing polycarb. Yeah, so weird. It's my first custom board, so thank you for fixing that. I'm not sure on the foam. What do you recommend? Who here has built a Tomo, and then who here thinks that we should put foam? I kind of think we should put no mid-plate foam on this. My opinion. I think we should put none. Maybe, if anything, the bottom foam. But I think we should put none. Because I think the acoustics on this board will be fine without foam. And I think the combination of stuff that you have right now is no foam appropriate. So I don't think we're gonna force break. I actually want to clear something with force break mods. There seems to be a weird misconception of like what force break mods are good for. So force break mods are really good. Like they're amazing for fixing boards that have a metallic sound from basically, imagine if this was compressed too close together, like the case in the like the top and the bottom case, and it was causing some sort of like weird like sound resonating through the entire board. That's when, like for example, on the Freebird 75, case ringing, yeah. That's when the force break mod will actually become really good because you're separating the top and the bottom. A lot of keyboards don't actually suffer from that, so the force break mod actually does nothing. I think normal layout should be fine, but yes. As we go, Owen, I'll show you what I mean. So this is actually, I can show you right here, Owen. This is step caps right over here. See how this has like a little step to it? It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. And then I don't know what spacebar you want on this either. I'm assuming a 7U, which is the longer one like I have here, but it's always up to you. So nice. Thank you, Regulish. I appreciate you, dude. I hope you're having a good one today, man. Can't wait to see you again. No step caps then, and yes, that spacebar. Okay, perfect. Foam and TGR is making it similar to a budget 75 IMO. I mean, not always. I've built some expensive keyboards with foam, just out of preference. Not saying they sound bad or anything, but it's not always a bad thing. Owen, thank you so much for the Prime, man. So is this also, again, I actually don't know too much about the Tomo, because I wasn't like, at the time, I'm gonna be honest, when the Tomo came out, I didn't have a lot of money. So I didn't buy one, I didn't really look into it too much. The Tomo's dual mounting style, right? It's either O-ring or top mount, from what I understand. Is that correct, or am I off base there? Thoughts on the Tofu Junior? Until I get one, I don't really know. I don't know until I get one. I don't want to say yes or yes is bad, no it's not good, and because I honestly don't know yet. So we can try either or. I have a feeling the O-ring mount on this is going to be pretty fantastic. Alex building a Tomo? What's up, Snoopy? What is the circle on the keyboard frame for? This little thing? As far as I know, this is just for aesthetics. I don't think you can. Can you adapt like a encoder on this? No, it's just for aesthetics. It's just a badge. There's no encoder space for it, so if there's nothing like, you can't do anything like that. No. That'd be a little bit too shallow, I think, for one. They sell brass ones as an upgrade? Yeah. Badges are still pretty popular in keyboards. FYI, you need to clip in stabs if you want the O-ring, unless you force it in. What do we have here? We have screw-in stabs. You know what sucks too? I have no more clip-ins. I'm waiting for a big batch of clip-ins to come in. So Owen, we're gonna do top mount for now. I'm sure we can kind of get this to work though. But I have no personal clip-ins as of right now. I am completely out. Just got back from daycare. Gonna hang with them. Take care, dude. Enjoy, man. Top mount sounds great. Yeah, we'll see. We can make either or work. Okay. I can see one little ano hook mark, which isn't bad. It is a little bit aggressive of an ano hook mark, but honestly not terrible. I've seen worse. Cool. Playfoam doesn't really work with the O-ring. That would make sense too. We're not even going to use it today, so. You mentioned that you would be filming an updated looping video. Yes, I'm scripting it right now. So I'm making sure that I get out all the points I want to go through. It's not going to be a beginner guide. So for anyone who is like wanting to see that, I'll probably start with some beginner stuff, But I think the majority is going to be like taking a deeper dive on different ways you can lube switches, and how to get them sounding differently by just applying lube differently. And I think the other big focal point is what not to do. Again, I just had to talk to a client about this as well via email. They sent me a whole batch of switches pre-lubed, and I went to go try it for a build that I'm supposed to do next week. I'm gonna be completely honest. A client, like, we're already working something out with him. He followed a guide, and do I have a switch open? I don't. Again, this is the most common thing. You know the stem, the pole of the stem. He put lube in all of those, and I was like, "Did you lube that?" And he said no. What he was doing, and again, this is something I'm gonna cover. He's donut dipping the springs. And I've noticed this, and this is something I think doesn't get talked about ever. When you donut dip, and I know this is so popular these days, when you donut dip springs, gonna be honest, it saves time, I know. You sometimes have lube that spills on the inside and then ends up inside the stem hole. Then that will just like, you're not noticing it, so you're just subconsciously putting everything in. So that happened to you too, Vanguard? Again, super important to not lube there. I don't know why so many guides are telling people to lube there. I think even me at one point, like, I thought you had to because everyone else said so. But the last year of me lubing switches, I do not touch that thing, dude. Just do not touch the pole of the stem. It is not worth it. You gain zero benefit from lubing that thing. There is no discernible sound difference, in my opinion. Zero. So just don't do it. Angel, I wish you oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Alex.
What's up, Big? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for 10 months. What exactly is donut dipping? I don't have... Actually, here's lube. So you have lube, right? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean right now. Let me go get a random spring. 1 second. Let me turn back on the music. Okay. All right. When you donut dip, basically, all you're really doing is doing this, right? So this is not a bad coat over here. This you can live with. Although I don't even like doing this anymore because this could still get inside the thing there. What most people are doing though, is they're clomping it on, and on oil, like more oily based lubricants, it'll actually form a bubble. I can't do that on the 3204. It'll form a bubble on the spring, which gets inside the center pole on the bottom housing. It's really bad, actually. So nice. Like you'll
Alex,
end up ruining your
well
entire switch, and that's the hardest part to clean if you don't have like a proper cleaner. So just be careful as you do that. Zosco, I hope you're doing well too, man. Oh gosh. Lube in the bottom, it can lower the tone because you're effectively decreasing the resonant space. I think of how you foam fills up. Oh yeah, that's true too, Tim. The bad thing about that though is you can get enough lube to actually do that, but you're also gonna really screw up your switch, because a lot of the times you're not even getting that lower pitch. You're just getting like swooshing sounds, and it sounds bad. Dude, IE, thank you so much for the Prime. How are you doing today? All right, let's lube some stabilizers. Thank you guys for the subs. I really do appreciate it. Lazy, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man.
It's been a long and hard 9 months.
It has
but
been.
not as hard as you make me. Kek.
Huh? Lazy, you've been hanging out with Tim too much? Huh? My God, that green is gorgeous. Yeah, that green's really nice. Oh, Spirit, I have no scuff zooms right now. Still haven't set it up. I literally was trying to set it up, but I can't make it scuffed because I don't have that many things anymore. So I have to like remake it scuffed. I'll figure it out, I promise. Hope you're having a good evening, my guy. It's going pretty good today. I have no big complaints. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll test the PCB after this too. Lazy getting fresh. Dude, Lazy's killing me right. I joined one DJ stream and now I'm like this. Dude, that's the Tim effect, man. That's literally the Tim effect. Roses are red. GMK Necro got a wrong hue. Your chat acts sus all the time, and lately you have been. Wait, lately you have been you? Lately have been you? Oh. I'm stupid and can't read. Listen, we can all be a little sus. There's nothing wrong with that. Bro, I almost read I handled my mom. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? I handed my mom my QK60 and she almost dropped it. Stop. Dude, I can't read, dude. I don't know what you want from me, man. Just let me do my thing. Oh, because the weight of the keyboard? Yeah. No one really expects the weights of keyboards, man. What the sus? Oh, Jesus, dude. Listen, as long as we're all having fun, right? Are we all having fun? That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters tonight. How you feeling? I'm feeling okay today. Today's a relatively good day for me. I haven't had any issues today. Lube. That's the only thing I did today. Lubricant. Where did I put my vial? Oh, I moved things around now. There it is. Do I have any left in here? God, this is empty. Oreo cake stirs are back on the shelves. You copying? What are those, Angel? How was your trip? It went pretty good, I'd say. A lot of flight delays, so my first time flying, a little bit taken back by how many delays and stuff, but... Oh, guys! I see Chozo in the chat. Chozo got his keyboard in. He hasn't typed on it yet. He said it looks really pretty, but he hasn't typed on it yet. I'm excited to see what Chozo's gonna think of the key cults. I am very, very excited. Any post office dramas? Not really. It's not really a drama, and I don't blame anyone for doing so. But I think the only thing that like just makes me sigh, and again, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like when people bring 40 packages to the post office, and then I guess the expectation is they're trying to get everything done at the post office. You know, like they're trying to get like all the things packed up and stuff like that by the person there, and labels all printed and stuff, and it's just like, it just feels inconsiderate, you know, because then everyone else is just waiting for this person. But I know some companies make their employees do that, but God, it just feels so inconsiderate, man. You think Vanguard, because like from a business perspective, kind of just makes more sense. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Can we get Chozo unboxing his present on stream? I think he said he already unboxed it. Because he said he already looked at it. How can you be that patient when ordering group buy items? Don't spoil? Okay, I won't spoil it. Okay, I think the reason why I can be that patient is because I think about it like this, right? I think about, okay, I'm not going to be able to ever find an item like this anywhere else. Therefore, can I be patient? I was going to come on? Oh. Oh, Chozo, it's okay. You can open it yourself, man. It's not a big deal. Wait, you were gonna like hop on stream? Oh, hop on afterwards. Hop on your stream and then I'll raid you. We can all watch you do it. Do you want to do that? I don't know. What am I spoiling exactly? We all know what it looks like. I don't stream on my channel? Oh, dude, I don't know. None of this was planned. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Just forget about it, and when it arrives, it's a surprise. Yeah, that too. That's also too. Live reaction and stuff. Oh, bring him on and let him open through Discord. So the only. Oh wait, no. Can I do that now? Oh gosh. Do you want to do it later, Chozo? After I'm done this build? I don't know. Did we agree to that? Did we say we're gonna do that today? Oh no. Oh my god. Do you want to do it afterwards? After I'm done this build? You can hop on. Collab with Chozo? We've collabed with Chozo one time. Oh my. You haven't even started? I don't know what you guys are fucking talking about anymore. Yeah, once over a year ago. It was a while ago, but we did it. He literally looping stabs and he is saying after this build. Can we do it afterwards? Do it while the annoying part of the... Dude, this is... I don't know why people think stabs are the annoying part. This is not the annoying part. You know what the actual annoying part about building keyboards is? Looping the switches. Like, this doesn't take long. This takes maybe 10-15 minutes. This is not the annoying part. The switch looping process is the annoying part. Or the troubleshooting process. If something were to go wrong. Looping is a pain? Yeah. To me, that's the most annoying. I actually really don't mind doing stabilizers. I spray lube all my switches, takes 30 seconds. You know, I can actually see you doing that. Lubing switches is only the thing holding me back from building my Sonnet. Just put on a good TV show, put on a good movie. That's it. That's the key. I cannot sit and get them done. Okay, you know what actually bothers me the most too? I find when I'm doing switches during the day and I'm not taking my time, like if I'm just head down doing it, dude, the back of like my back and then also like the top of my spine, I don't know, not even my neck, just my back hurts from being hunched over all the time, like looking at switches. It is not fun, dude. It's got a kitten. I don't think I'll be able to build a keep ever in peace again. Probably gonna have a lot of fur. Just found out our chat history where you told me exactly which key cult this was. Wait, Chozo, didn't I spoil all of this already for you? What it was? I think I did. Quality keep streamer. I've heard they're a really cool guy named Alex. Hey, dude, you could put on a quality keep streamer. Even there's Tim Keyless. There's a lot of good people in the community. Mr. Diego, when he streams. I think Nathan mentioned he was a bit burnt out, but when Nathan streams, Mr. Teja types. You'll be too distracted to lube properly. To a certain degree, I can agree with that, but I feel like with TV shows, there's enough filler that you can still get things done. Marcia needs to stream some more too, for sure. A damn angel. Do you think getting a break in machine for Nixies is worth it? Okay, see, this is actually a bit of an interesting discussion. You want to know why? Because I personally think if you get rid of the scratch of cherry like Nixies, then I just feel like they're gonna not be what they are. Like certain switches, maybe. But I feel like that scratch, like that little hint of what the cherry Nixies are supposed to be, having them like taking that away, I would just literally do nothing, bro. I would not buy a breaking machine for cherry Nixies. Maybe a different switch, but not those ones there. Do you think it's worth to hire someone to wear my shoes for a month? Yo, low key, it's actually not a bad business model. That first month of shoes sometimes can be pretty painful with certain particular brands. It's actually not a bad business model. Nah, man. If you want to update exclamation point build, I'm using GMK Bento. Do you want me to use GMK Bento today? Oh, and you didn't send me Bento. But do you want me to use Bento? Is that what you want to see on the keyboard today? Foot brake machines, patent pending. God, this sounds painful. Do you like double stage springs? You know, I like them because they're snappier, but I almost feel like in a way that if you get a good quality long spring, having a double spring isn't too much of a, far away point from how snappy they feel. Sounds good, Owen. I'll use them. Are those broken in NK creams worth? See, this is my comment on them. Again, I work for Novel Keys, so just take what I say with a grain of salt when it comes to anything Novel Keys. I don't feel like they're creams. I feel like there's something else, and they're good switches. But when I think of creams, I think of a little bit of scratch. When I use the Dream switches, they kind of lack that. And I think that adds character. Yeah, like it's a whole other switch. Like I think some people are expecting like a cream switch, but just a slight bit smoother or something. But they do feel like, it almost sound like a whole new switch. So I think there's a bit of a difference there. Yeah, I've been kind of liking a little bit of a scratch here and there, but like I really don't mind it. You know? I feel like you would be a good actor. Wait, really? Dude. Wait, why? I'm curious. Do I seem fake? Be honest. So do you like creams over... I like the cream over the Dream, yeah. It sounds so weird saying that. That sounded so weird saying Alex is actually going to be in the next Batman? No, that's Frank. Frank's going to be in the new Batman. He's been practicing every stream. We're good with that. Perfect. And these are all... They look good. Yeah, these are all good. Cool. All of our stab wires are A-OK. Wara wants a compliment? You know what else is A-OK? You know what's better than A-OK, Wara? How good of a weekend you're going to have, all right? Kiss me? I got you, bro. Michael Keaton as Batman again or Riot? Did I like Michael Keaton? I don't remember. I don't think I even watched Michael Keaton. Did I? I don't know. Batman is okay to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like the only Batmans I've really taken in recently, and I've been like, okay, this is enjoyable to watch. Is I didn't mind that Robert Pattinson Batman, and then The Dark Knight, the Ben Affleck Batman. What is it called? Batfleck? I actually did. I thought it was pretty cool. You know what, Angel? I kind of don't disagree. He's a good-looking guy. I'm literally trimming my mustache as I watch this stream. I feel like that's kind of hurtful. You know what though, dude, he's been in some good movies. I have to admit, Robert Pattinson's actually been in some pretty decent films. You have to kind of look past his vampire days. Lighthouse was interesting, yeah. He's been in some pretty good ones, man. I've been growing out my stash because I'm inspired by Alex's stash, and not gonna lie. If I can give you guys one stash tip, is you don't need to let it grow too long. There's just like a certain length on everyone's a little bit different, obviously, but no, this is for a client. They're in chat actually too. He was in Tenet and it was great. Tenet, I've watched it twice now, simply because the first time around, and I feel like you kind of do have to watch Tenet twice. I didn't really understand much of it. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. But I felt like I had to watch it a second time to really understand it. Oh yeah, Angel, that was another thing too. Tenet's sound design was awful. It was kind of distracting the first time I watched it. It was so weird. Like things were just loud and just like nothing kind of made sense sound-wise. I don't get why they did that. Like nothing seems like normalized in the sound curve there. It was awful. But I watched someone like the second time I watched it, someone just recommended using like a program to normalize the sound. Kind of helped, but it was hard. I never watched it in the theaters. It almost hurt. Did y'all like Smile? No, bro. I'm not gonna watch that one there. I've heard some pretty freaky things about that one. I think I'm gonna skip out on that scary movie. Have you guys ever walked out on a film because it's been so bad? I don't think I ever have, but I've stopped movies at home because they've been so bad. They mix the sound for 50,000 WiMAX speakers. Oh, 50,000 watt. I'll hold you, Alex. We'll watch together. Angel, you were a scary movie fan? I almost walked out on Chronicles of Riddick. Vin Diesel movie. Was Riddick that bad? I can't even remember. Most recent Die Hard? Really? I've never seen any of the Die Hard movies in theater. Borat almost made me walk out. You know what? I don't think, like, Borat was funny. I don't think I'd pay money to go watch Borat in a movie theater. I feel like that's a stream movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The good old Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I nearly... Oh, by the way, who's seen the new, what's it called? No spoilers, please. Who's seen the new, oh God, Black Panther movie? Was it good? Is it like worth a watch? You know what? I didn't even know that was coming out. I feel like they didn't really make a huge deal about it. At least on, like, compared to other ones. Like, I feel even kind of Thor in a way. They didn't really make a big deal about it. Solid 9 out of 10? Watch it on an empty bladder. Are you saying because it's 2 hours and 50 minutes or something? It's pretty long, right? It's a pretty long movie, right? Stopping by to say hi. My other streamer is playing a horror game right now. Much love. Take care, Alti. Appreciate you. So many water scenes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's a long movie. The only reason I know the time frame is because we were talking about it last night, and we mentioned that it was a long movie. It's great. The tone of it is kind of like Andor. I actually, dude, I love that because I've been really enjoying that kind of vibe lately. Love that, dude. I guess we don't need this piece. This we'll put back. All right, let's put some things on this, and then we'll test the PCB. Anyone rewatch Avatar recently? Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I did watch it recently, like a few months ago. I think I mentioned this on stream already once. Listen, I know there's a lot of hardcore Avatar fans. I don't really care about it that much. Not at Last Airbender. I'm talking about James Cameron's Avatar. I just felt it was okay. I think it caught my attention back in the day because, like, it was so the graphics were just fucking insane. Like, the CG was so good, but, like, it's okay. The story is so it just feels cliche in a lot of ways. And it didn't really like captivate me story-wise. Visually it captivated me, but not story-wise. You talking about the blue bitches? Yeah, the blue bitches. Icy, thank you so much for the 10 months.
You know what else is insane?
Huh?
How good you look, I am Ulf Smuok.
What the fuck? That was a weird GIF pronunciation. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you, Philip. Hopefully you're having a good day today, man. Love you, bro. But yeah, it was just okay. If you tried Tomo, how would you compare it to the other keyboards? I mean, we're going to try it today. So we haven't even finished it today, but we're going to try it today. We'll see how we feel about it. Once I get through putting the stabs, testing it, you know, doing the whole do process of building it here. Then we'll give it our go. The new avatar has some next level water sim. I mean, it's gonna be cool to see what they can really do to push the, I guess, with the boundaries of CG. But what's odd is like it's just not impressing me much anymore. What do you prefer, long pull or short pull tactile switches? Recently, I did try a long pull tactile, and they do feel quite nice. But I mean, ultimately, I think it's really just what you want to do and what you want to choose. I don't mind either or. All right. For linears, though, lately I've been preferring short pull. I'm kind of back and forth. I like long pull a lot, but I think I prefer typing on a short pull linear. Alex, how do you feel about a small niche GB's lead time about 5 months, first come, first serve, 100 limit? So, Vinny, I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a ton of those. I continue to join like smaller group buys when I can, you know, budget willing and stuff like that. I love being able to support smaller vendors. I love being able, I don't know what I'm grabbing those ones there. I love being able to support like, you know, smaller runs of things. Where I will say is I've gotten burned a bunch of times from supporting smaller group buys. And I find that I get burned from supporting the smaller group buys when the person running it becomes too ambitious. When they take off, when they bite more than they can actually chew. But it still is nice having something that's, you know, more unique in that sense. But again, it does come with risk. For example, I've been in group buys that I've spent, this is again, time frames vary, but X amount of dollars on and still haven't seen the board after like 3 years or 2 years, right? But there's other things like the Rukia, for example, which I was lucky enough to get my money back for that one there, but sometimes like they up and disappear. Then there's just been other group buys which I've joined that just have like delays after delays after delays. But again, not focusing too much on the negative, there's been other group buys that have been so fast, even though they say it's like 6 months. And one of those runners over their head group buys. Oh, I'm in one of those runners over their head group buys. Early, do you mind saying which one it is? I didn't join Jane CE, no. Where's my Pizza 65 RD2 gang at? Yeah, there's a lot of boards. Trust me, it's becoming tougher and tougher to do so, but I still love supporting I love supporting small artists. I love that kind of scene. It's just tough to do sometimes. Oh, the Sharu? The Supernova? Yeah, unfortunate with that too. Super unfortunate. I heard a lot of things about that. I really cannot get my head around a group buy. I guess when you enter one of them for the first time, you get used to entering those. I just can't think about waiting 2 years for something that I had to pay for already. So think about it like this, right? Here's the simplest way you can think about it. You and a group of friends, you guys all have this really cool idea. You're like, hey, or let's just say you, let's just you as an individual have a really cool idea. You have this screwdriver, you want to like produce, you built a prototype of it and you're like, fuck, this is cool. Someone else goes, hey, I really like that screwdriver. And now like you're like, okay, let's buy a few. Then you realize that buying them in bulk is going to cost you a lot of money. And you're like, well, shit, I don't have this money. So then you would go to other people and be like, hey, who wants to pitch in? You know, I'll be the one to organize it. We can order 50 of them, split the cost. Right? It's like going to dinner and buying a really expensive plate of nachos. You know you can't finish it yourself. So you have other people come and join you, except now you have to wait for this product to be manufactured. You have to wait for all the other things that this guy who's organizing has either promised you. So that's the idea behind a group buy. Is it's meant to support people who don't have the capital to run something, and if enough people show interest in it. But I feel like in a lot of ways, the group buy model has become used inappropriately. For example, when we're seeing like vendors like Glorious and some other bigger people still continue to do group buys, it doesn't make sense while they're running like a crowdfunded, project. And I see big companies run group buys on things like Kickstarter sometimes, and I guess I'm confused as to why they're not like, I don't know why they're doing that when they clearly have capital that, to put into that. It feels weird after a certain time, but like I still get why people do it. I still get it. There's a lot less risk, and there's a lot less, like as a vendor, there's a lot less risk, and then you can actually have a lot more of your money be put back into products. So it makes more sense that way. Like you have more to invest with yourself. All right, let's put these back in here. Do you have an affiliate link to buy the Zoom TKL? I'm pretty positive I do. Where are you buying it from, Dim Sum? I think it depends on the vendor. Honestly, as much as I would love to sit here and like list all the affiliate links, sometimes like there's so many different accounts and affiliate things. That's why being a content creator is just so time consuming, because it's like I don't know all these accounts that I have. I honestly don't know which one. This Tomo group buy took me like 18 months. Yeah. But I mean, like, as long as you're happy with your end project, sometimes it is worth waiting for something. Oh, let's actually test the PCB first. Just try Alexotos. No, a lot of people have been requiring like click-through links these days. So it really depends. It really, really depends. It's okay. Like I said, don't stress. I appreciate you guys just coming here and watching my stream. Anything else is just a bonus. But I appreciate you guys being here. All right. Let's load up VIA really quickly. Oh, we have to do it on Chrome. Can I use VIA? Thanks for doing this for us. Hey, no worries, dude. I love streaming. Streaming is like something I'm so happy that I fell into. Like, so happy, dude. Authorized device. Okay, it recognizes the PCB, and let's test it all. Test matrix. I can't wait until you pivot to a full-time Modern Warfare 2 streamer. Oh god, I think this is gonna trigger some... Is that what I'm transitioning into, Angel? I didn't know. I'm gonna cheese it and hope for Chozo does not get banned for me. What happened? Why would wait? Oh, for the link? That's okay. I appreciate you guys. What about Apex?
So nice.
I love Apex. Highland, thank you so much for the 2 months of being here, dude. Thank you, thank you. I actually haven't been playing video games lately. The last few nights that I'm like, oh, I have like a free night to myself or whatever, I have really, really just been so happy with just sitting down and watching some movie. We actually watched, me and my girlfriend watched Godzilla the other night with Matthew Broderick. The classic, dude.
So nice.
Yo.
Pink, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate your 2 months of being here. You know what's weird is I actually kind of prefer that Godzilla. Almost doxed right there. Oh, for her name? No, I'm sure I've said her name a bunch of times on stream. Alex, I'm going to be soldering my first board tomorrow, and I'm really nervous about breaking the PCB. Dude, let me tell you, you're going to have to... it's going to take a lot for you to break the PCB with your soldering iron. Follow my soldering today. Like, really pay attention. It's super, super easy. Even if you're nervous, you're not going to break the... Like, it's going to take a lot for you to break the PCB. It really will. It will take a crap ton of effort to break that PCB. You should be fine. Yeah, soldering isn't hard, but it definitely is intimidating, and I will give you that. It is super, super intimidating. Because I was also very intimidated when I first started too. Face, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate your 3 months of being here, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I also have shaky hands. Actually, I've been pretty good with them lately. I haven't been that shaky as of recent. But at one point I had really shaky hands. To the point where it was pretty bad.
So nice.
Finally got some time to catch your
Thank
stream
you, man.
smile.
I appreciate you. Inu, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're having a great day today. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the subs. As a first timer, take your time. No need to rush. Yes. In fact, you can even... I think Simon does a really good job of preaching this as well, but you don't have to... I know people say do mountains with solder, but you can technically do a little bit less than that. You don't need to like drown things in solder. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. The PCB or the switches aren't gripping nicely into the PCB. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. So we're gonna have to solder in 4 corners first. I think it's the PCB that might just be the wrong tolerance because GAT inks never have these problems. All right, let's test our stabs first. Feel like polyplates are making a resurgence. A little bit I'm feeling the same way. I feel like it's been a long time since you've seen inks. Didn't I use inks like the other day? What type of soldering wire are usually needed for keyboards? I have everything like that I use in my exclamation point kit. But I think I use what, 0.8 mil? Something like that? I don't do anything crazy with that. Okay, let's test our stabs. We're gonna use bento. And then we're gonna solder our 4 corners in so things don't go flying. Plastic sounds nice with GAT inks. Yeah, I think GAT inks will be fine here. Good evening, Pancake. How are you? All we're testing for here is just they actuate. Best 3 linears except roses. Can I ask why you're asking me to exclude my favorite linear switch? Man, favorites are such a tough thing in this hobby though. I tried Gateron Gold Cap V2s and they were pretty on par with Inks. I love the cap switches. They have a nice sound profile. Cream sodas are nice. Like, dude, I think a lot of switches can be beautiful in different keyboards. Someone on Discord asked why I said the infamous KTT roses. They're quite infamous, aren't they? All right, let's let this warm up. Can't wait to show you what I've been working on, Alex. Hope you have been good. Is it another tape mod pancake? I'm getting flashbacks of tape mods. Is it another tape mod with my face on it? Holding up the last tape mod? Holding up the last tape mod? Is it another tape mod? Probably will be. I tuned my stabs with the syringe for the first time. It's a lifesaver. There's a lot of really good tips and tricks in this hobby that you're giving ideas, tapeception, that I feel like a lot of people sometimes just glance over. Okay, let us start soldering. Is it cold where you guys are? Are you guys feeling the cold weather lately? All right, we're just gonna do 4 corners for now, and then we'll hop into doing the rest of the stuff here. When I bought KTT strawberries, the vendor added a strawberry scent to the bag of switches. How did you feel about that? I don't know how I would feel about that. I feel like that'd be nice for the first 2 seconds. I love the cold. It's my happy place. Same. Dude, you know what I find? I sleep better when it's cold. All right, so when you guys are soldering, for anyone who's a little bit newer to the world of soldering, all you're doing is pushing in a little bit of solder, let it flow, let go. Even if it doesn't look like a pyramid, that's fine. You don't need to have it looking like that, like with every single solder joint. It can be flatter, no judgment here. All you need to do is not apply too much to the point where it's balling up. If it balls up, it kind of gets messy and that is too much. But even that is still not a big problem. Dude, when people include candy in things, yes, actually so nice. Balling up is also what causes cold joints? Yes. What temperature am I using? I am using 330 degrees Celsius. That is my normal go-to temperature. The reason why is because I find this Kester No Clean solder at 330 Celsius doesn't splatter as much, which is what I prefer. Almost sour, almost. Now, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm just soldering in the corners here because our plate is kind of loose. Most do around 350. I found 350, the solder was splattering everywhere and it was kind of annoying. I desolder around 350 to 370. Depends on the board. Pine Sol needs 350 because low draw? Yes. Okay, so another thing too is, I remember I did so much research on this. Cheaper soldering irons will actually fluctuate in temperature more. So when you start to solder with a very cheap soldering iron, or just a soldering iron that's not good, the tip of the soldering iron might jump from like 350, let's just say, to, I don't know, in some cases they might lose all the way up to like 25 degrees. from what I have read, but it could fluctuate even more than that. A good soldering iron will stay within a certain, variable temperature. Oh, you know what I noticed? They didn't even... Oh, yeah, because this is a 75. I was going to say, they didn't give you a choice with a space or a shift. But there's arrows here. Stupid me. Is there a big difference between sound profiles and solder board and hot swap? I don't think so. But I'm just saying what I think, because there are a lot of people who disagree with me. So, I don't know. Honestly, the answer is I don't know. I've built an exact same keyboard with the same switches. I just desoldered them. It was a key cult number 165. And I didn't notice a goddamn difference. I use Kester no clean solder. Actually, Tim, what do you think? You've built enough keyboards. Do you think there's a difference between hot swap and solder, sound-wise? Oh, dude, yes. Soldering at 400 is a little too hot. You do not need to be at that temperature. I think you run the risk of damaging things quicker. Like at a very high accelerator rate. Dude, did you really just curse live on Twitch? I might have, man. It's my bad, bro. Floppy processor, thank you so much for the 10 months. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you are well. I hope life has been fantastic for you. Would you get the QK75 or the Zoom? Depends on what layout I'm going for. I mean, like, I appreciate a good TKL, so probably the Zoom.
So nice.
Ensure, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That really does mean a lot to me. Are you getting in on the corn raffle? No. You know why? If I go for the corn raffle and I win one, I already have a corn. I don't need to. Well, I already have technically two, but I don't need more than that. I'm just hoarding at that point there. So it's like when key cults were really big for the number 165s. I had already had one, so I didn't need anything else. I don't know. I feel like I'm being gross and greedy when that happens. So, what am I going to do after stream today? I low-key haven't played video games in a while, so maybe I'll play video games. Green, Frankie, 100% get green. Inspector, where's the corn raffle? When is it again, guys? It's the 25th? Oh yeah, I would definitely just check their Discord. More info there, more info that I can possibly ever give you. Have you tried the new TFT set? It's so much fun, dude. Have you ever built a keyboard in exchange for a service like a tattoo or something? No. Actually, that'd be really cool, but no, nothing like that. I've never been like, yo, let me just like hook you up with a custom and give me this thing for free. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I know a lot of other like keyboard content creators get approached by, I guess, things outside of keyboards or just even other content creators outside of keyboards. Bro, I think I've been approached by one person, which was Pengu, like ever, and that was to build his SAT 75. And then everyone else has just been like either a friend of a friend that wants to do something. I did something for a Prees as well, but that was a friend of his who reached out to me. Yes, Rainbow Six Pengu. Not the children's TV show, no. Were the new Nixie switches used recently factory loop? No, they were not. Are we able to schedule a commission for a board in advance? Yes. Let me say this though, you can, But with all the delays with certain things and keyboards, it just might not be like the smartest thing in the world, but it's totally up to you. But you can, I always accept those. Dude, he was so much fun to work with. Same with Apries, like Apries was super chill. I used Desky films. That's exactly what I used. I think Desky films are the nicest thing to use with Nixies. I don't know. I've always preferred that kind of stuff for like the foamier gaskets. Hold on. Where is this button? There it is. Is a keyboard building and content creation your full-time job? It is. I have been doing this for quite some time now. I have been doing this for a while. There we go. New Nixies need filming? In my opinion, I've done 2 batches now and I think they kind of do, but Cherry tend to have a top wobble. Yeah, like they definitely fit films and I can definitely notice a bit of a difference. Did you lube/film the Switch before stream? Oh, you bet you I did, dude. I got all the little. Actually, you can't even really tell. You used clear films for this, or you wanted clear films. But they're all filmed in lube 205G0. Everything's all good to go. You know it. Have you tried the tripod switch films? I did. I didn't notice that much of it. Like, okay, well, I did notice some. They weren't as aggressive as using like PE foam, but still pretty cool. About to throw lavenders in my Frog Mini. Do they need a spring swap? No. Have you already lubed them? Okay, we're doing regular caps lock. You've already lubed them? Nah. Honestly, they're fine. The stock springs are fine. I got TX films for my blacks. Good choice. I also don't mind TX films. I think the worst films that I've ever used. I don't remember the brand, but they were like a thicker. Oh god, I don't even know what material they were, but they just like fell up. No, they weren't. They weren't Duroc. Duroc films are kind of annoying. Like any of the more plasticky, like malleable films are really annoying to put on.
Wow.
I like what it said. Wow. Thank you, Super Migusta. I appreciate you. 2 years. Let's go, dude. Snicker up. Oh my gosh. What does this thing do? You mean it's almost been a year watching this handsome...
Oh, hey, what does this thing do? You mean it's almost been a year watching this handsome man? Well, hey, stud. Here's to another month.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for the subs. I appreciate that, guys. No, I think Diego tried the Type 65 Plus, though. I think Lightning keyboards would have some sort of content on that. I think he did, right? Didn't Diego do that? I'm pretty positive. I can't remember now. How are the Nixies compared to cream sodas? I mean, that's 2 very different switches, though. Cream sodas are long pull, and I feel like also serve a different market group for people looking for a specific sound. You know, because cream sodas also don't have like a traditional scratch to them, like the Nixies do. So I think it's a little bit of a tough. I think they're 2 very different switches. I saw a TikTok recently, by the way, guys, of someone complaining that all linears, only a handful of linears, even after modding, aren't scratchy. And it really just made me wonder how that person's lubing their switches. Because I think there's maybe 4 switches I can count on my hand that are like scratchy even after lubing. That's a skill gap right there. Had a lot of views though, man. It's always the content with like the misinformation that gets the most views. Will Nixie stay in stock? You know, I keep meaning to ask Mike that, but I keep forgetting. But I will ask that. I'm pretty positive they will. But is the unicorn raffle still on? I think it's soon, right? Guys, again, I don't want to like speak on Singa's behalf. Join their Discord. Yeah, the 27th. Someone's saying, join their Discord. I think that's like the best thing that you can do for yourself. With anything keyboard related, try to join their Discords. You'll get the most and best accurate information out of that. Hands down. DX, thank you so much for continuing your gifted sub. I really appreciate it, dude. All right. Let's give everything a little press in here. Removing keycaps and putting keycaps. These... Oh, removing keycaps and putting on keycaps. These get a ton of views. It's so interesting what gets tons of views for keyboard content on TikTok, man. It's so interesting. It's a lot of ASMR content, right? Ton of it. Really, really is. I just saw Tofu Type's POV. Oh, I need to watch that. Did he release that? Solder. I need to watch that. PokeLols today saw your class 80 video on TikTok and he was dying. Oh, really? That's really cool. I still don't understand how that did really well. And that was like the most low effort joke I've ever made in my entire life. But then I think of stuff and I'm like, yo, this is creative. This is amazing. Fucking 2 views. Warden, do you have a clip of that? I kind of want to see that. Tofu, good person? Yeah. Tofu's a good dude. So, okay, again, I know we've talked about it, but when I was at the meetup, man, there were so many nice people there. Thank you, Fluffy. I appreciate your 25 months. Thank you, dude. Like, I met Oak there as well. I met Tofu Types, Meteha Types. So many cool people there, dude. Even, like, meeting Wilba for the first time. After talking to that guy for, like, every day for the last God knows how long. Have you had a chance to type on the 910 meet? I have not. Unless one was at the meetup and I just didn't look at the badge or something, but most people in the hobby are cool and awesome. You, Alex, get a bonus for being good looking. Huh? Have you guys seen Tim Keelis? Also a pretty good looking streamer. We're Lulstacks. I've seen a lot of creators shifting from more enthusiast keyboards to reviewing things like Logitech Razer and praising their high prices. Interesting. What do you mean by appraising their high prices?
Love you, Alex. I hope your day is going well.
Dude, thank you, Pixar. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a good day today, too. It's going pretty good today, man. Today's been pretty chill. I have no complaints about today. Like, at all. How's your day been? Okay, chat, what should I eat for dinner? What's the options? What do we have to pick from? Not praising, but saying this Razer price is $200 is justified. I don't know. Think about it like this too. There is a price point for accessibility, right? I'm not trying to justify like their train of thought, but when you have something that's like readily available to a ton of people, charging a premium or charging like higher margins on those particular projects sometimes seems like it makes sense. But when you start dipping your toes in any world, right? Whether it be like keyboards, high-end, writing utensils, like anything, you're gonna find better deals the harder you go into it, man. I think the weird shift for me is when for me it would be like if I started looking into those things and started being like, oh, this is a good deal, but to be honest, it's a business, so there's no way they're gonna sell it for cheap. That too. It's very true. My Prime sub comes back tonight? Booper. You don't have to use it on me, dude. OP Blacks are back in stock? Ooh, where at? Right now, though, I've been hella impressed with all the pricing. Like, hella impressed with all the pricing we've been doing. Dude, like, QK, amazing value. Zoom, amazing value. Tiger Light, awesome value. Even the NK, dude, the NK80, like the NK65s and even like the NK80s and stuff like that, still great values, dude. There are so many good value keyboards right now in the hobby. Yeah, the thing with that though is like there's always going to be room for people to innovate things. Aftermarket key cult, also amazing value. What are those things in the aftermarket right now? Oh, dude. Actually, I got a story to tell you guys. There's someone who DM'd me the other day, right?
So nice.
T.Y. Coddle, dude. You want to talk about inspiring people? This guy right over here, Mr. T.Y. Coddle. Holy. Am I pronouncing your name right, by the way? I don't even know. Dude, I had a kid message me, right? He's like, need some insight on a keyboard. And again, I'm not entertaining this, just so you know someone's gonna be like, why do you entertain this? It's because I think they're legitimate questions. And I was like, how can I help you? He's like looking to get a keyboard. I'm a YouTube like content creator. And I was like, they're like out here hustling like people for free things and then just flipping them afterwards. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, pretty crazy. I think 14-year-olds are a hit or miss. Bro, they're just too honest. Like they just like I don't know why like the younger kids these days have like this weird hustle hustle gene inside them right now. And they just like they're trying to hustle at 14 years old. Not even outside having fun or nothing, just inside like on their computers like checking stocks and shit. Street Baby, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. I appreciate you. And TY Coddle, thank you again, man, for your Prime. I really do appreciate you guys. You call it too honest, I call it too dumb. I don't know, man. I don't... Like, are they learning this stuff from social media? I have no idea, dude. called being out of touch. To be fair though, I don't think a younger kid can be like in touch. I feel like they're still like developing and stuff like that, you know? Andrew Tate stuff? Oh, that's very true too. Oh, I heard about that whole FTX thing. That's crazy, man. Bro, you got me fully invested in keyboards. So happy to drop a prime. Did you see the new Jaguar release from Singa? I will be building one actually. And thank you, Street Baby. I appreciate the support, dude. I will be building one soon too. So we'll be able to take a look at that hopefully soon. But yes, I am so excited. That new Jaguar looks so good, dude. I don't want to like throw my experience with the keyboard already, but looks pretty nice. Do you think red, pink, white, or green, white would go better with an all black case? Depends on the green. I mean, like red, pink, and white would probably look really nice on that, but depends on the green. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like pairing green with black sometimes. Sometimes. I think green goes better on lighter colored cases, but again, depends on the green. What kind of green are we talking about? If we're talking about like a dark green, then sure. But I still think green would go better with like a silver. I'm so dedicated to the stream, I blasted in the shower. That is pretty big dedication, dude. Marijuana green? Like Zoot It? I don't think Zoot It would look great on a black keyboard. You know what? I'm just gonna say I don't think I'd prefer green and black. If it was a green and gray, then I think that would go nicer, but not green and black. Lazy, thank you so much for the gifted sub, dude. Always appreciate it, man. Sorry if I seem distracted soldering this, guys. The annoying thing about this particular plate right now, or PCB, is because none of the switches are like retaining how clipped in they are. I'm having to push in the ones that I see are visibly not right. The Freebird TKL's okay. Here's my problem right now is, where are they? Like, have they been shipped out yet? I still haven't heard anyone say they've gotten theirs. So, I don't know. Like, they were a good keyboard when I tried it. It sucks that things like that are taking so long. I really want to get the Kaiju for my Windex net. Oh, dude, the Windex with Kaiju? That was a sick little build. That was indeed quite nice. They're in the freeway going past the speed limit. Is anyone pulling the new Genshin banner today? Dude, Genshin was... Genshin is a gateway drug. I'm done with that shit, man. I almost got reeled back into MapleStory because of one of our friends, too. I'm not here for this fucking gotcha bullshit anymore. I'm not here for it, man. I'm so done with it. You were just feeding that machine. Dude, good job. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh god, not MapleStory. I fucking love MapleStory, man. But I always get so into like... Okay, here's my story of why I stopped. I had tons of NX credits on my MapleStory account, right? Not new ones. This is not new purchases. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I think way back when I spent like 40 bucks on my account. So I had like 40 bucks. And I've just never used it. Because I was waiting till I got really back into it. And I'm sitting down, I'm playing, I'm grinding to like level 90, I think I was at. And I was like, you know what I could use? You know what I could really use right now? I think my character needs a new hairdo. And I look and I'm like, okay, there's one crappy hairdo, 3 are all right, 1 I really want. Didn't I get that crappy hairdo twice when I used my 40 credit, my $40 worth of stuff? So after spending $40 in MapleStory, I was left with an okay mid hairdo for my character. And then I just like, nah, dude, I can't play these games like this. I'm done. And I closed MapleStory and I haven't touched it. Well, it's not $40 for hair. It's like $3, but it's random. Like you don't get to pick. It's so bad, man. How do you manage your keyboard building services? Do you ever get too many orders or do you cap it? Okay, so to be honest with you, dude, you guys want insight on that? I live in Canada. I will probably never get too many orders. A lot of people don't use my service because it's in Canada. But there has been one time where there was too many orders, like too many inquiries, because a certain keyboard came out. I think it was like the Space 80 at the time. And I just had to be diligent of what I was accepting. And I just had to tell people, listen, there's like a 6-week queue right now. I responsibly cannot take on more work. And people are very understanding and ended up coming back within 6 weeks. Or people are just wanted to wait. So I think you have to be honest with the people that you're doing with, like the clients. But right now, my girlfriend is actually helping me manage like my schedule for that. Because I am trying to take on more commission builds, but I still run into the problem of I'm booking out like months in advance now. I claim compliment, but I guess it's gotcha too. Oh my god. Dude, if this was a gotcha game, let me tell you right now. Ultima, if this was a gotcha game, I would dive in deep. I would go full whale in order to pull you. That was actually not bad, all right? That was actually pretty fucking good. Do you know what up-talking is? Explain to me. What's my favorite GMK set of all time? Nautilus holds a lot of special memories for me. So I'm going to say Nautilus. But I think there's a lot of really nice sets. Dude, I thought of Updog too. Uptalk is when you're typical... What? I'm so confused. What is it? Hold on. Who said that? Prime? I want Prime to explain it to me. Was my least favorite GMK set? Alright, I don't mean any disrespect to this for everyone who likes this set. Not GMK Greg. It's not Greg, guys. It was that set based off of My Hero Academia. I think that had to be like... Was it Deku? I don't like Deku. But again, it's all personal preference. I hope the person who designed that just like doesn't hate me, but... I think Deku was my least favorite set that I've ever like seen, just because the colors just weren't for me. It's the color. It's just the colors. I don't like it. Also, I'm not crazy big on that anime either. I know, dude. The My Hero Academia fans are fucking reeling right now, dude. End your sentences with a higher pitch, like a question, the typical TikTok. Wait, up talking is when you end your sentences in a higher pitch, like a question? Wait, I'm trying to do that right now. So if I say like, let me read someone's chat. They're gonna barge in your place and call you a baka? Wait, like that? No, that doesn't. That's up talking? Isn't that usually just some sort of like surprise, like you're surprised at the end of your sentence? Oh, I guess it kind of is a question, huh? Yeah, I didn't enjoy My Hero Academia either. I enjoyed the first season, and then I don't know, it got boring. Just like Food Wars, dude. When Food Wars got into like their whole arc of just being like one big competition, I got a little bored. I felt like the storyline was just not there, so I just kind of stopped watching Food Wars. And I loved Food Wars too. Not a question, like a question? Interesting. I'm gonna see if I do that now. I'm gonna like go back and watch my stuff. Have you watched One Piece? Dude, there's so many One Piece episodes. The answer is no. But maybe one day. I fell off during the Coop arc in Food Wars. Yeah, it got weird, man. Food Wars got so weird. Like I couldn't deal with it anymore. Evening, Sis. How are you doing? Alright. Almost done. God, that was hot. Have you ever recovered from Cyberpunk Edgerunner yet? Have I recovered from it? I'd say I've done my fair share of recovering. Really good season. Or series. Are they doing more to that, or is that like the one-off? Or is that it? Okay, what was your guys' least favorite GMK set ever? Since I had to answer it, what was yours? Greg? GMKB? I feel like those are meme sets, though. Like B and Greg and stuff. I feel like that doesn't count. That's it for Edgerunner? Oh, that sucks, man. I loved that thing. That sucks so much. Alright, let's try Top Mount first. And then, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll try the... what's it called? O-ring. If we have some time today. I don't know how well it's going to work today. GMK Bread is the worst one? GMK Red Dragon? Wait, why was Red Dragon the worst one for you? Out of curiosity. Which one's Red Dragon again? Why am I drawing a blank on that? Is it hard to get that anime studio to come back? Which one? The two samurai are pretty... Oh, I know which one you're talking about. GMK Nuclear Data? Wait, that's actually not a bad set. Red Dragon hasn't shipped yet? Yeah, for some reason I'm drawing a blank. What keycap set would you get for a zoom? Dude, the thing with white is it goes with everything. It's like almost like silver. I feel like silver also works with just about everything too. I don't know. Lately, I've been kind of into white and just something really bright. But if you kind of want to keep it more neutral, you could just go with like a beige. It was so heartbreaking. It took me a few weeks to recover, and then being able to listen to the Lucy Moon song without crying. You know what did that to me was Violet Evergarden. Yeah, these are the client sent in screw-ins. It's fine though. We can still do top mount. And then, I don't know if we're going to be able to get the O-ring working today, but I have been able to file down stabs like this in the past. I think I still have the file for it. Even though it's not my file, it's my dad's. But we could always try that later. But let's see what this sounds like with this before we jump the gun here. The Manic Geek, thank you so much for the raid, dude. How's your day going? All right, let's grab. Are these the screws for this? Why are these so long? Wait, why are the daughter board screws so long? This is top note we're doing now, yeah. Not too shabby. Just got done doing some Cyberpunk stuff. Speaking of Cyberpunk, yeah, we were just talking about Cyberpunk actually. Edge Runner. I don't know. I tried getting back into the game. I couldn't do it though. The game, I couldn't do. This is definitely not for this. Wait, where are the... This is not it. This is not it. That's just a bag of stickers. That's just foam. That's nothing in there. Nothing in this one. Where are the screws for the daughter board? Why is it like the second daughter board this week that didn't have screws? Am I not seeing it in here? Just where it came in. These are not for this. This is for a different build. I've been just putting them on the desk. Right here. My goodness. Dude, I feel like I've been getting ripped off for daughter board screws all week. Yeah, this is just foam. Unless they're still in the box somewhere. This is the Tomo. Nope. Odd indeed. Technically, I don't know. I guess these are just replacement screws. Maybe they just sent over the wrong screws. Technically, we can just use screws from the stabilizers. Technically, came in the same bag as the daughter board itself. They were not in that. It was just the daughter board in that one there. Yeah. Was not in there. This was the only screws that was in that little daughter board pouch. That's not it either. Smoge. You think these are the screws? Dude, these seem way too long to be the screws. Let me screw one in again. Okay, that one there worked. Hold on. Dude, why didn't this one in the back? Why are these so long? Huh, these are it. Huh, I've never seen daughter board screws this long. Oh, do you know why the reason I thought this was? This one here is being a little difficult to go in. That's why. Like, look how long this daughter board screw is. Usually they're like half this length. I mean, it would make sense because there's 4 of them. Tons of pressure on that daughter board. Need to really torque them down. Yeah. Okay, we're good. It's not going anywhere. Interesting. I've never seen a daughter board like screwed that long before. All right, let's see what this is going to sound like with top mount config. Again, I don't know if we'll be able to do O-ring config today, but we're going to see. I really like this color of this case though. This is pretty. How did you manage what brands you say yes when making a video on if they offer a send a board for free? Does it have to be good enough quality? Okay, let me tell you this is, because this I feel like doesn't get said enough in content creation, and I feel like there's this weird misconception that content creators should take on free work. You can take on free work. The honest truth of the matter is I still take on a few free projects here and there, but you can't set an expectation of free. All right. I will say this to anyone doing any sort of like art related field or just anything. You cannot have an expectation of free. The moment you become an expectation of free and you start charging, after that, people will walk away and just go, like, now they've been poisoned in their mind to think that they should just get free. Do yourself a favor and try not to take on projects for free keyboards unless it's something you really want. Because unless you're a big YouTube channel right now, you're not probably making, like, here's me. If I was only doing Twitch on a good night, what was that noise? It's probably Jeanette in the other room. She's like screaming because she's playing a game. If I'm taking on a project, think about it like this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I'm taking on a keyboard, right, I'm doing it for free, which happens regularly. I still take on free stuff. I am now relying on you guys to pay me something because YouTube pays me nothing. I don't like having to rely on my viewers or people in our community paying me. I don't think that's right. And I don't think that should be a transaction that you should constantly have between you and your viewers or you and your community. I think that's a bad transaction, right? If you're a person doing content creation and you haven't found a reliable source of, hey, my viewers are not paying for me, I think you should. I think you should stop for 2 seconds and be like, well, how do I make money off this? Like, how do I make money from the brands making money? That's what you should start thinking to yourself. And I think that's where a lot of content creators get confused is they're like, well, yes, you could get YouTube views, but AdSense, like, unless you're a big YouTuber, you're not probably making a whole lot there. And you can't rely on people buying like merch and like paying you. Like, viewer support, yes, viewer support is nice. It's a perk, but you cannot make that a reliable source of income. In fact, I'd say get that out of your brain right away. Start asking for companies to pay you. If it means sending back their keyboards, who cares? Send back their keyboards. Have a healthy balance of stuff that you do for you, like for free, whatever you want to do, and a balance of what you are charging people for. Again, gonna make this very, very like loud. Charge the companies that are using you to make more money. It doesn't, to me, it makes no sense why like people would not want to charge that. I'm really tempted to see if this Tomo will have the same problem with the feet that mine did, where the wait would be slightly longer than the feet. Wait, what happened? The wait will be slightly longer? Oh. Is with compliments like this one, I will support whenever possible. Thanks, man. Like, I'm 100% like super appreciative of support. That's why I try to do so much giveaways and like the stuff that we do get here in Twitch. I try to put as much back in, but I try to make that not a source of income that I'm relying on. Hopefully that answers your question. Do we love it so far? I haven't really put it together yet. In terms of switches, actually, one thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna just quickly tune up a little bit more of the stabs here. So I did go pretty light with the dielectric grease. Don't be afraid to get a little messy with the syringe too. You can always clean it up. Did you destroy my dream of being a sugar zaddy? I mean, you live your best life, but you guys already know how my vibe is here. I said this at the meetup, and I'll say it again for any aspiring content creators watching me and like wondering, here's the best piece of advice I can ever give anyone getting into content creation. You ready? Number one thing, do not treat your audience like idiots. Your audience is much smarter than you. If you start treating them like idiots, they will sniff that shit out. And if you lie to them, they will sniff that shit out in a minute. Wait, but, huh? Derpter, no. You're not a dummy. Trust me, my friend. But I am okay, guys. If you guys are idiots, I'm a bigger idiot, please. Anyways, that's all. I hope that answers your question. F7. Do we like this keycap set on this? I know this is what Owen's gonna use. I feel like this is not a bad choice, actually. It's not too bad. Have you done Jane B2 me builds yet? Nope, not yet. Maybe soon. 8, 7, 6. 9 needs to be moved over. You're right. This is all over 1. I miscount it. I indeed did miscount. Boosted our IQ by 10%. See? I told you, you guys are way smarter than me. Not the biggest fan of Bento, to be honest. I feel like Bento is kind of divisive with some people. I'll admit, I don't think Bento looks good on every single board. But I don't mind this set. I think there are boards that really suit Bento, and there are boards that really do not suit Bento. Apex, you are stunning this fine evening. I thought you were getting on the game, man. I was like, bro, enjoy. Enjoy some Apex Legends. Don't get too frustrated. Bento's hit or miss? Yeah. Bento has seriously grown on me. I think that red on blue threw me off. Yeah, I think Bento can grow on you. That's for sure. It's overall a pretty nice set. Like, I don't mind it. I just feel like it works better in other spots. Are you playing Warzone 2? Do I need to be? Is it that good? I've been hearing so many good things about it, dude. Also, what game came out last night? People were lined up in front of a GameStop near us, and I was just kind of curious what video game came out. Was it Pokemon or something? It was Pokemon. Oh. Damn, there was a lot of people lined up for that. Is it good? I played Apex earlier, had almost 2,100 damage, only 1 kill. Bro, that's Apex and 7 assists. Yeah, sounds like Apex, dude. The lineup was pretty big, man. It was pretty damn big. Like, even I was kind of surprised, to be honest. I mean, it is Pokemon, though, so people want their physical copies. It doesn't make sense. I'm not a physical copy kind of game guy, though. I don't give a shit about that shit. This is the biggest hype I've seen for a Pokemon in a while. Wait, is it so it's more of the same? Is it like the last game? If that's the case, meh. That's a hard meh for me. Last game was fun, but it wasn't that fun. It fell off hard. Lots of frame rate issues. Unfortunate. That's hella unfortunate. Put that there. What's up, Fear? How you doing, dude? I think they're adding more co-op options. Wasn't that like a major thing people wanted in the first place? Was more co-op options? The frame rate's poo-poo? That's so bad. I've been enjoying it, but the performance is really bad. How do they release a game with performance issues? That's so confusing to me. That is actually really confusing to me. Spider-Man Miles Morales is on PC now. Damn, there's been a lot of interesting ports to PC. Even someone mentioned God of War. I'm still waiting for one game in particular, which I don't know when the hell that's coming out, which is Last of Us. I really, really, really want to play Last of Us. Rushed by Poco. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. My date stood me up, so I'm just gonna vibe and watch my boy Alex. Bro, they don't know what they're missing. See? Listen, bro. Love you, dude. We're gonna have fun here anyways. They don't know what they're missing, my guy. Okay? It's happened to me too, don't even stress. Ain't a thing, man. Wasn't meant to be. You move on. Still hurts like a bitch though. It's all right. Ain't a thing, my guy. I'd way rather be here. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. I need a better way to organize things. Is this go here, guys? Can't seem to ever get that right. Ooh, this is gonna sound pretty good with these. Oh, and I think you made some good choices with what's going inside this keyboard now. My favorite Fuji film simulation? Oh, that's tough. I don't like sepia. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone likes sepia. I actually hate sepia photos. Dude, I don't actually know what my favorite one is. Where's my camera? I will find out and tell you right now. I don't think I have it. Do I have it on something right now? I do. Pro negative standard. This one. This is my favorite one. This is what I've been using a lot lately. I don't know, man. I love Fujifilm Sims. Classic's not that bad either. They're all pretty good. Bento looks damn good on this. Yeah, I think the gray suits Bento on this. I think that's where like the, oh yeah, this is pretty nice moment comes in. I'm also a Fujifilm sim. Yeah, dude. Fujifilm, game changer. Shooting in JPEGs and not have to worry about RAW photos because the JPEGs are so damn good. Actual game changer. No, that isn't. This is a lens that my girlfriend actually got for me. It's a gift, and it's my favorite lens. It's an 80mm 2.8 macro. So this is what I actually use for all my product photography. That goes on. This is what I shoot everything with. So, but what you guys are seeing on the top down right now and on the side camera, these are both stock kit lenses. The kit lens, the standard Fuji kit lens, it's beautiful. You still shoot RAW? I mean, there's nothing wrong with shooting RAW. I find like you don't have to with the Fuji stuff. What am I missing? This guy, and this guy. All right, and then, now to find out where everything else is in this set. Do I have everything with me here? Yeah, I should. Control. Code. Thanks for the Sonda review. Got me to order. Just got mine. Hell yeah. Oh, you just got yours in? Ooh, what are you gonna build it with? Fuji Raw Studio is hot garbage. Yeah, Fuji Raw support. I'm gonna say this: Fuji Raw support is hot garbage. It does not work well in fucking Lightroom. Dude, that's the one thing that really pisses me off. That Lightroom doesn't really support Fuji Raw that well. You have to use, what's the other program you have to use? I just uninstalled it. I think a lot of people prefer it over Lightroom, but fuck, I'm just so ingrained in the Adobe stuff. Capture One, yeah. It's so sad. I don't want to have to download more programs, man. I really don't. Hello, King. What's going on, dude? All right, Owen. This is a pretty good choice of keycaps for this too. I can already tell this is going to be quite nice. This actually does look pretty good. Can you compare the Tomo to the Sonnet? I can, if you would like. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me go make sure everything's okay in the other room. I heard something drop. One second, guys. Be right back. Wait, why do you love it when I walk away? Okay, everything's fine. Okay. Let's take a look at the sound profile of this. So let's look again at the keyboard itself with Bento on it. I actually think this is pretty good looking with Bento, which I don't really say that often because Bento is not my favorite set either. I love the bottom here. TGR Monokei Tomo. Side profile's pretty nice on this too. Standard box on wedge. Okay, let's see what this is going to sound like. Oh, that's the wrong button. All right. We're using GAT inks. They have been lubed with 205D0 and filmed with, I think they're Duroc films. I'm not too sure which films they were. And we're using a polycarbonate plate, no foam. You know what? I really like the spacebar. It has that traditional... Let me tell you this too. In this config with the top mount, it definitely has a traditional top mount feel. And it even has like a traditional... There's even a top mount sound that I can pinpoint too. I am surprised that the ink spacebar sounds this way. So we can try the O-ring. I might actually try this off stream, guys. I have a feeling it's not going to fit because I did see when I was putting this together. We did not use clip-ins, but I don't think the O-ring's going to fit very nicely and I don't want to break anything. So I'm going to try it off stream and I might spend some time like fiddling around. I just don't want to, it's probably going to be a while, but I don't feel like breaking anything, so I'm not gonna like be overly aggressive on stream. I do want to take my time. This is a client build, yeah. They sent over some regular screw-ins, but honestly, even if I can't figure out how we can get the O-ring to work with it, we can still say that I think this sounds pretty good. Coming from an owner of one, is it? Honestly, Owen, I have a feeling it might even be like, do I really think this is going to sound better than this? I don't know. O-ring's better? Okay, I'll fool around with it off stream. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow anyways, so if I end up really liking it, I'll show you guys on stream tomorrow. If not, if we can't get it to work, it'll be packed up in a box. But honestly, Tomo, not bad. You guys want to hear it against the Sonnet? Okay, let me get my Sonnet. But the Sonnet I have assembled right now, I am using foam in this one. So I don't think it's that fair. I think right now, if you want my honest opinion, the Tomo has a bit more character to it versus the this is the foamed up Sonnet that we have. I think this has a bit more character only because I can hear more of like the case, and I kind of like that personally. But again, my definition of character is like hearing some of the actual case. So I think I prefer the Tomo in this case. But, again, the Sonnet, not in this config. This config here, while it does sound really nice, I think when I did it with no foam, just the bottom piece anyways, I prefer the Sonnet sound, but also very different switches. The Sonnet is using Future Funk, which is a beautiful keycap set, by the way. Visually, though, the Tomo is really pretty. I have to give it to the Tomo there. This is the Tomo versus the Sonnet bottom as well. Both, I think, are very attractive. The Sonnet, I don't remember what we put in here. Do I have a keycap puller somewhere? I can't remember what I put inside this. Tomo's quite pretty, though, I have to admit. Tomo's kind of nice. The green Sonnet doesn't have keycaps on it right now, which is my favorite version of the Sonnet that we built. Oh, my desk is definitely not the walnut IKEA Carby anymore. It's changed since then. It is definitely not that. Overall, though, I think this is a really, really pretty build. Oh yeah, I do have inks in that. You're right. I did have inks in that too. Oh yeah, I can't see the weight. It's a little bit, what's it called? Actually, it's not kind of cool, actually. It protrudes a little bit outwards from the case. Is it worth $500? Is that what the Tomo's at? You know, I will say this. Ano chip? Ano chip. Ano chip. Oh, probably a piece of dust. That was dust on the bottom. On the side? These are just dusts. Piece of fluff, piece of dust. Yeah. There's nothing. No chip or anything. Total cost before Alex's build fee is about $700 with caps. With caps, that's not bad. How's the F-row sound? Oh, pretty good actually. Usually this is the top of a top mount, like the F-row keys. Usually I hate them with top mounts, but not bad. This is the polycarbonate plate. Also, Owen, the difference between, I don't know about in the Tomo's case, but an O-ring to me, when you have a nice O-ring fit, and actually I don't even like 50A O-rings. I prefer much firmer O-rings. You typically get like a really nice overall sound signature. Like I really like O-rings. However, there is some downside. Sometimes when you do an O-ring fit, if the case already has a bit of hollowness, the hollowness could be exaggerated with an O-ring like friction fit. But I do find there's more consistent sound for me anyways with this. And do O-rings between the PCB case dampen the sound? No, not all. I don't think in any case they dampen it. But it's just, I think it's two different typing feels as well. O-ring's a bit softer. This is an O-ring mount here, for example. This one here is an O-ring. So I personally really like the way they type and feel. But less resonant. Oh really? You found yours less resonant? I don't think this is resonant at all. Consistent and soft for sure. Can you O-ring any tray mount? I think technically, you technically can. I don't want to say yes, I don't want to say no because... And fill up the desk? Oh, no. Alright though guys, let's see who we can go raid. Type feel of $500 US board is significantly better than entry-level ones. Just pure curiosity? No. The long answer to that, or I guess the short answer, Puka, is no. Just because you have a expensive board doesn't mean immediately it's going to be better. And the reason for that is simply because there are so many good entry-level keyboards. GeoStream? Okay, guys, give me 1 sec. I haven't even loaded up Twitch. It's okay, Symphony. Raid my bedroom? Huh? That's a very Tim answer. There he is. Mr. Geo with 233 viewers?
Geo is doing his anniversary / partner celebration giveaway stream.
Yeah, we're going. / raid Geo Ren. Is it just Geo Ren? Yes, it is. Whew. I thought there was like a number. All right, guys, enjoy Geo's stream. Tell him we say hello. I want to thank you again for the build. Dude, no worries, man. Honestly, I had such a good time building it, Owen. I'll experiment with the O-ring, see if it works. If it doesn't work, honestly, I think the top mount's really good in this case. So I'm personally very happy with the consistency of the sound. Plus, it looks really good with bento on it. So good choice of keycaps too. All right, guys, take care. Enjoy Geo's stream. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're doing, I think, some random keyboards tomorrow. So take care, guys. Love you guys, and bye-bye.